My wife left her wedding ring at her mom's house. So I insisted we get it immediately because her mom once lost our engagement ring during a rough patch and wished me death yesterday. My wife Ruby came home from visiting her mom and told me she'd accidentally left her wedding ring there. She'd taken it off because it was hot and her fingers were swollen. She's 9 months pregnant, due next week. No big deal, right? Let's go back and grab it, I said. I offered to drive us since I didn't want to wait. That's when it got tense. She tried explaining her mom would keep it safe and we could pick it up tomorrow. I heard her out, but I wasn't comfortable waiting. I stayed polite and calm, but I insisted we go now. I even said I could go alone, but she didn't want that either. By the time she got upstairs, I was already waiting in the car. She got out of the taxi, clearly upset, pushed me away when I tried to help with her bag, and gave me the silent treatment while calling her mom. Finally, she asked, "Why are you doing this? Why can't you trust her?" That's where I stopped sugarcoating. I told her the truth. "No, I don't trust your mom. You know why. Her mom once lost our engagement ring during a rough patch. It magically showed up months later. This same thing happened with many other sentimental items I gave Ruby. Some never appeared back. Ruby insists it was just a mistake, but I have no reason to blindly trust Mill. That wasn't the only thing. Her mom has insulted me, made racist comments about my background, hit me once when I showed up at their doorstep after dark, and never apologized for any of it. She wished me death yesterday, just because Ruby was feeling sick while I was picking up her meds. I asked Ruby, "Why does your mom get all this grace for doing terrible things? But I can't even state facts without you getting upset." She cried. I comforted her and apologized for being harsh, but I made it clear I wasn't attacking her. I was just being honest. Based on history, I wasn't willing to risk our wedding ring getting misplaced again. We went back. Her mom gave me the usual cold stare, but I don't care anymore. Later, Ruby said she understood and forgave me, but still felt hurt about how it went down. I apologized for acting too quickly and not giving her time to process, but I don't regret retrieving the ring. Our baby was born a week later, healthy and safe. Ruby apologized for everything, admitting she was just nervous about potential drama at the hospital and that she overreacted. 3 months later, things got clearer. My sister-in-law asked Ruby for money to cover payments on their mom's pawned jewelry. We lent them $2,000 to recover everything. 1 month later, no repayment. They're always struggling despite low rent and food stamps. Ruby started seeing through more of her mom's behavior and doesn't like being alone there anymore. The worst part is the verbal abuse. When Mill gets mad, she yells at Ruby and makes nasty comments about me and our baby. She said things like, "Your son will grow up to hit Ruby," and "Bad things will happen to you because of how you treat me." After therapy, Ruby explained to her mom that visits stop when she acts like that. Mill's response, "He must be used to it already. I've behaved this way since he was in your belly." Mill had offered free babysitting when Ruby goes back to work, but that's completely off the table now. She joked about spanking our son to correct him. He wasn't even 2 months old when she said that. We're hiring my mom, who does childcare professionally. Any more screaming from Mill and visits stop completely. We're now planning to buy a house outside the city. Ruby's actually excited to move away, something I never thought she'd agree to because of her mom. We've already agreed that if things don't get better, Ruby can visit her mom, but not with our son. For now, the plan is simple. Healthy baby, happy home, and minimal Mill.